My name is Terry Oden, and I'm the Senior Advisor in the Office of Quality Initiatives. Today I'm going to be speaking with Sal Lagarte, who's the Emergency Management Officer here in Campus Safety Services. Stay tuned. So Sal, could you tell me a little bit about your background?
I did 22 years in the Marine Corps. My job was Emergency Services and Expeditionary Airfield Officer, which is two pieces to the Marine Corps. The first piece is the Emergency Services, which we provide aircraft rescue firefighting. We also do structure, wall, and hazmat for the Marine Corps, both in the CONUS, which is continental United States, as well as OCONUS outside of the United States. So pretty much anything that deals with aviation ground support and how we can support the troops is when it comes to Emergency Services and Expeditionary. Now I'm the Emergency Management Officer for Carleton University.
Can you tell me about some of the projects and initiatives you've got planned for Carleton University?
I've been working on several different fronts. I've been here 3 months, and a lot of things that I'm doing on is not just the policies and the plans that need to be written or reevaluated. It's also the idea of creating a training to make everybody aware and everybody on the same foundation to be able to develop the emergency management at a higher level and make it more proactive, as well as more of a muscle memory type of event, so we can all work together in order to support each other in case of a emergency. One of the things that we are working on is creating an emergency preparedness awareness, and I'm working with many different departments. The one good thing that I found about Carleton is there's been a lot of support from a lot of different people, and it makes my job easier because it's not an individual job, it is a community job. To be able to not just create those procedures, but be able to let people know where they are, and then again at the end is being able to evaluate and measure whether or not we understand what it is that we're supposed to do. So far, I think it's been a very good experience for me, and more important, I think it's the right culture that I'm looking for. I'm looking for the collaboration piece of it to be able to get it out as quickly as possible and make it known to everybody on what exactly we're doing and how it's actually going to help them in the event that something does happen.
So, Sal, you're a retired Marine. You have been deployed all over the world, in places like Iraq and Japan. How is coming to Carleton different for you, and what kind of differences have you noticed coming here?
So one of the reasons I applied for this job is because I actually feel that it's like my other world, because of the fact that in the Marine Corps, most of the Marines that are in the Marine Corps are young. They're between 18 and 22, and 1/3 of the Marine Corps usually changes over every 4 years. The fact that we also move every 3 years means that I'm always in a different place every 3 years. So even my rotation of Marines who come in, they don't all leave at the same time. We lose 1/3, and then we continue to educate ourselves. So for me, this is a home away from home. I enjoy it here, and I think in many ways it makes me feel like I'm part of an organization that has a purpose, and it provides an outcome, and that for us is educating our youth and making them greater leaders and greater educators. So to me, this is really one of the two jobs that I would have ever took outside of what I used to do.
Sal, thank you very much for speaking with us today. If anybody's interested in finding out more about the work you do, where should they go?
So we do have a website for emergency procedures that people can go ahead and look, but to me this is my home. This is this is what I've been doing for many years, emergency management. I really take it, I prefer that if anybody has an issue or if anybody has any type of concerns, to call me. I just want people to know that they're not bothering me, they're actually helping me by asking me the questions that I don't know what they're thinking about. And some of the discussions I've had with some individuals have helped me understand a little bit more about how to communicate some of the messages out to the other departments and the other staff.